right, so we are live. I am waiting for Nicole to show up so that we can start the broadcast. I apologize. We had some technical difficulties, got kicked out. I'm trying to get the party started here. I apologize for the wait. I know it takes, oh my God, Nicole. There you go. All right, so I'll go ahead and get started, and I'll just wait for Nicole to join us. You guys can see, right? Because I posted the link for you guys. If you guys can see me, just let me know that you can see me.
Hi.
So, hi. So I don't know what happened. Maybe my connection, some kind of mess. And then I was trying to send you the link, and Facebook blocked me. It would not let me send the link.
So is it a new YouTube
like the link?
or is it the same one? It's crazy. Is it a new YouTube link or is it the same one?
It's a new one. I posted it on the event, but I hope people can see it. I'll post it one more time.
Yeah, let me see it because I have somebody who's trying. I told her I thought we were doing it at 8:30, so I had someone who's trying to get on at 8:30, and then.
Man.
Okay, so is it the one I see the one from 12 minutes ago, or else the Google Hangout now?
Yeah. So the Google Hangout is the one that was for you. So I'm gonna delete that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna delete the old one so that people don't get on it wrong. And I cannot.
I can't believe they blocked you.
Huh?
I can't believe they blocked you from sending stuff.
Yeah, I think it's because I sent the link to everybody at the same time.
Hmm. I don't see the new one in the page you're doing it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. It should be. Should be there. Okay, now we have viewers. So I think now we're good to go.
Okay, let me send this to my girl.
A minute, and then I will post it again one more time just in case. Sorry for the confusion, guys. I don't know what happened, if it was my internet or something. Something kicked us off, and it kicked us off the last broadcast. And then when I tried to post it on the Facebook link, it wouldn't let me. Like, Facebook was like blocking me from posting it for some reason. I don't know what, Facebook hates me. That's my take on it. But hopefully you guys can see us now. Let us know if you can. I am going to try and open it on the side here.
Is it in your group or in the event? Because I'm only seeing it I'm only looking at the group, and I need to send it to my chickie.
It's on both, babe. It's on the.
Not showing in the 3
It's on the
group.
So if you look on the bottom, there's a little link connection there. There's like a little, look on the bottom where it says Beachbody Coaching Opportunity on your screen, and it says links. Do you see it? Do you have your screen up?
I'm in the Google Hangout.
Okay, so look at your screen on the bottom right. Do you see it?
I'm looking for the YouTube link.
That's what I'm showing you. So if you look on the bottom, on the right, it'll tell you links. I just sent it to you on a chat.
Yeah, I saw
But
it.
on the bottom, you can see it. Complicated. So just making sure everybody can see us. A minute or two, and then we'll get started. Perfect. Can you see us, Shayla? Good. I'm technology challenged to begin with, so and then Facebook throws a curveball at me, and I'm like, what the what? What do we do? But good, you guys are still hanging with us. Yes, Shayla. Perfect. Okay, I was just checking to make sure. If you guys can place it in the chat box that you can see us, that would really, really help.
Hello.
Hi, Cassia. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you so we can do the presentation. I am going, okay, so let's go ahead and get started since we have everybody present to everyone. And hi guys, so thank you for bearing with us. I know that was a little complicated, but we're live, and we're gonna keep it to 30 minutes so we can respect your time. So sorry about the confusion starting there, but we are good to go now. So we're gonna go ahead and start the presentation. I'm gonna pull it up, no more wasting time. And let's get this party started. All right, so you are here because you're interested in the Beachbody coaching opportunity, and we're going to share that with you guys now. For most of you, I believe you have never heard of Beachbody before. This is your first time hearing about it, so welcome. My name, I'm going to share it. I'm going to put my story up. Hold on. This is me. My name is Bianca O'Brien. I am one of the coaches that's going to be sharing this presentation with you guys tonight. I am a wife. I am a mom of 3 girls. I'm a registered nurse by profession. I don't work as a nurse anymore, but I used to. I'm a flight attendant for Delta. I've been with them for many years, 14 years to be exact. And I'm a 3-star diamond coach, which you probably have no idea what that means, but we'll get into a little bit of that in a little bit, and you guys will know what that means. My story with Beachbody started kind of like this. I was not my second baby. I had just gotten married, and I got pregnant shortly after I got married with my second baby. I have a 15-year-old daughter, and I have a 4-year-old daughter. So when I got pregnant with that 4-year-old, I gained 65 pounds in my pregnancy. Now, I've always been active my entire life. I've never had a problem gaining weight. Oh, Nicole, you can I can stop mine and you can share yours. Just pull it up to your slide. So I have never had any problems losing weight, but I was always that like yo-yo dieter, right? If I wanted to drop 5 pounds, I would just stop eating carbs, or I would do, a quick diet, and I would do like a quick fix, and I would lose the 5 pounds, no problem. And that had always been my life. I was never very healthy, but I was always very active. So weight was never an issue for me until I got pregnant with my second baby. And after that, like I said, I gained 65 pounds. And then all of a sudden, after Allie was born, I started trying to do the things that I always knew what to do, like cutting the carbs and kind of like starving myself a little bit. And none of that was working. So I started to get very depressed. I already had a little bit of an inclination towards depression because I had it when I was younger, when I was a teenager. And so when this happened, it just kind of threw me completely back into that hole. I got depressed. I was isolated. I didn't want to see my friends. I didn't want them to see me. I looked in the mirror and I was like, who the heck is this person? Who is this girl looking back at me? Because I had never been that big. Now I realized to you guys, it may not, like, you may look at it and say, oh, you weren't that big. No, but for me, that was a big, big difference. And I just kind of started to lose myself. And I just didn't know, what to do. I didn't know how to lose weight in a healthy way. And everything that I had tried before, none of that was working. So I was watching a friend who had just started as a Beachbody coach, and she was announcing this thing about a challenge group. And I was kind of like watching her from afar. And then, so she planted the seed. And then one day I was watching TV and I saw an infomercial for Insanity on TV. Just like that, like I was holding my baby and I was sitting on the couch and I saw this infomercial and I was thought to myself, that's it. Like, if I could just do that, if I could work out from home when the baby's sleeping, then perhaps that's like my solution. That's what I need to do. So I went ahead and I ordered Insanity, and I started as a discount coach with that friend of mine, because I wanted a discount on the products. I had no idea that there was a business opportunity. I didn't start a business. I had just started my job as a nurse in a new hospital here in Florida. I was not like, that was not my mindset. So after about 3 months, I had lost about 30 pounds. And I was just so ecstatic. I was so happy. And the people that I worked with, they started to notice and they were asking me what I was doing, right? So I started helping a few people here and there, a couple people a month. And I would, get them in the challenge groups and I would help them. I would teach them what I knew. And then I got pregnant again. This was about a year into after I signed up, and I had just dropped all the baby weight, and then I got pregnant again. I continue working, and then when it was time to go back, and then I took off time to have my baby, and I had my maternity leave, and when it was time for me to go back to work, and we started looking into daycare for both the girls, and it was going to cost us like an arm and a leg. And at that point, I was like, I didn't want to part from my baby, and she was so little, and I just really didn't like the job at the hospital at all. You know, I was working too hard, and I realized that I was going to be working to pay other people to take care of my children. So I decided at that point that I was going to start coaching full time. Here I am 3 years later. I have replaced my nursing income, and I work as a coach full time from home. I don't have to work at the hospital anymore. I still fly on occasion, but I basically coach full time now, and I earn a full time income just working from home. Nicole's going to share with you her slides so she can tell you her story. Pull up your slides, Nicole.
Can I? Hold on.
Clicking on the green button on the side.
Yep. It was
Pulling
freezing.
up your thing.
Okay.
This.
Can everybody see it? Okay. Yeah. So I started, I had a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn, and I knew we were done having children, and I kind of started with my own transformation. That was the first time in years that I decided I was going to do something for myself. We didn't have the money, we didn't have the time, but I knew I wanted a health transformation for myself, and really try to figure out who I was outside of the person who was in between jobs and trying to have and raise our kids that we had. So my son was 6 weeks old. I got the okay, and I contacted somebody that I had been following on and off with this at-home transformation that she had to find out what it was that she did, because I knew if it wasn't quick and it wasn't easy and it wasn't something that could easily fit into our day, it wasn't going to happen. I had been a gym goer. I had tried different, research on different nutrition guides, and it seemed too chaotic, so I never did any of it. So I started with my own transformation, and it was in October. And so as I was beginning, my friend had mentioned it was a great idea to sign up as a discount coach where I could get a discount on Shakeology and some of the other products that we had. And we'll go into that more later. But she also mentioned, and if you have a great transformation, people start asking what you're doing, you're able to then give that opportunity to other people. So I had graduated my counseling degree, my master's in school guidance counseling, that June. I had my baby in August. This is October. And I figured, well, I'll give myself till after the new year and I'll go back to work. And so over the holidays, she said, you had a great transformation in 21 days. People were asking me what it was I was doing. So I started helping them and making an income. And then I started plugging into the coaching opportunity. And I was home with 3 kids. I was up every 2 hours. My husband worked nights, so I was the one up with my kid all night. He didn't get home till the afternoon the next day, so I was up with my 2 other kids during the day. And every time that I was awake with him, I found myself plugging into this company that I had become a part of, in this group of leaders and positive, inspiring people. And I realized that it was something that I had never gotten. I've been in the corporate world. I've been in private sector. I've been all over the place in finance and management, and now into counseling, and I didn't have the freedom and the opportunity that I had. So it was kind of basically over the holidays, I said, you know what, we are planning on me going back to work right now, into this new realm of, I just graduated my counseling degree, into this new sector, but I really want the opportunity to stay home with the kids and also dive into this more. So I said, give me 1 year, give me a year, and let me see what I can do with this. And it's been 2.5 years later, and I'm still, going strong and continuing on, and replace what I would make to have my kids in daycare, in school, and I'm able to make everything that I need to with them. And I just love what I do. So that's been a huge difference for me.
You want to go ahead and, yeah, awesome. You pulled it up already. You're awesome. Okay, so we are going to share with you a little bit more about Beachbody. If you, oh, sorry, Nicole, I meant to keep your slides up and then I didn't present to everyone. Okay, so we're going to share with you a little bit more about the Beachbody coaching opportunity. A lot of you don't know what it is. Some of you are challengers. Some of you have been in our challenge groups before, so you may know a little bit about it, but for those of you that don't know, so if you've never heard of Beachbody, Beachbody is a company that was launched in 1998, and basically what they did is they gave an opportunity, or they put together a program that was designed to help busy people get fit. So if you've heard of P90X, Insanity, maybe the 21-Day Fix, Pio, Size, you know, we're all over the TVs. We're really known for our infomercials, which are awesome. It's a network now with 440,000 coaches, because what they found was that the programs are awesome and they did really well with the marketing on the TV, but people were buying the programs and they were taking them home and leaving them up on a shelf and they weren't getting used. So they stopped and thought about it, and they were like, what if we had a network of coaches who also use the programs and we coupled them up so that they could coach the people that purchase the programs and help them get through it, right? So basically, that's what coaches do. That's why the Coach Network was created. There's about 440,000, actually 460,000 coaches at this point in the business. We are in Canada, and we are soon launching in Europe, it's an international market, hasn't been revealed yet, but we're very sure it's going to be Europe. Our secret sauce is really that we have, the whole package. We have fitness, so it's the workout programs in DVD form and digital access form, plus the nutrition. They all come with eating guides that are catered to that specific program, and then you get the support that comes from the coaching network. They also give rewards, so every day they give money away to people who submit their transformations, and that little magic sauce, like that little formula, is what gives people great results, and it works. We are doing very well. We're actually we are the leading in our industry, in the fitness industry. Nobody does what we do. We have like tripled, quadrupled sales every year, so which is fantastic for us. And we just keep on growing. We've had really, really good growth over especially in specific the past 10 years. Coaches are paid professionals. They act as a support system for existing customers. We'll get into who's an ideal coach and who isn't. But basically the mission at Beachbody is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. Nicole, you want to tell them?
Yep. So when I first heard the words coach, I was thinking, well, gosh, I'm new on my journey. I'm not a fitness nutritional expert. I used to be in insurance sales. I'm not a salesperson. I don't like selling to people. And that's not what you have to be. You do not have to be someone who's at your goal weight. You do not have to be a personal trainer. That's what the personal trainer programs are that we connect people to. So we are these supporters that are in between the products that Beachbody has spent time and research and resources creating, and actually having the people down there connect to using them. So it's somebody who likes to help people. Do you like to encourage them? Are you a good, cheerleader and supporter? And do you like to help people, make that connection and do things together in a collaborative effort? Do you like to learn and are also willing to be coached? So someone who's willing to take direction from the leaders. There's a lot of training that's out there and available to you. So are you willing to plug into that and really continue to grow as a person? And are you willing to look for more positive energy, more good energy? This whole group, it's all people who are on a good mission. And so are you somebody who wants to be a part of that mission is really the question.
So what we do as coaches, right? You're probably like, okay, I've never heard of this Beachbody stuff. Tell me more. Basically, the bread and butter of our business are challenge groups. And they are exactly how I told you guys that I started. These challenge groups are typically 30 days long. They take place on either Facebook or on an app. Right now, our teams are hosting both. So we use both. It's a group setup, a private group setup on Facebook where we teach people what to eat, when to eat it, how to use the programs, how to use the containers. We give them tips. We give them them healthy meal plans, healthy recipes. We go live and we give them, ideas to make it work, because everybody's busy and nobody has time. And so we try to tap into that and just help them. We really just take everybody on and love on them. So we usually put a limit. We take about 20 people for each group, because it really, realistically, we work one-on-one with these people. We're checking in, we're making sure they're meeting their goals, we're helping them overcome their obstacles. It really is you're really working one-on-one with these people. So there has to be a limit to how many people we can take. Our team runs them twice a month. So once in the first week of the month, and then another group in the third week of the month. We try to fill them up, and we usually do. We do it together as a team. So we take turns posting, and it's a whole lot of fun. We actually, this is what holds us as coaches accountable. I say, at least for me, it's a big deal. We are in there in the trenches with our challengers. We do what we're products of the product. We follow the programs. We drink the Shakeology. We follow the eating plans, and we get transformations of our own. And that's how we attract people to us. We are not salespeople. We're going to try to push programs on anybody and sell people. We act mostly by attraction marketing, meaning we walk the walk, and then we talk the talk. We talk the talk and we walk the walk. So meaning we post, we share that on our social media, and people are inspired by it and they're attracted to us, which is probably how you ended up on this call. We get results. We really focus on getting results, because our advertisement comes mostly from mouth to mouth. So you come into a challenge group, you'll get a great transformation. Your neighbor sees you, your coworker sees you, your mom sees you, your sister-in-law wants to know what you're doing. And basically that's what creates duplication in our system, because typically what happens to the people that are in our challenge groups is either they become a really great referral source, or they become coaches themselves. So on a daily basis, these groups are a whole lot of fun. We have a blast with them. Nicole, you want to go to the next slide?
Yep. So some other benefits of being a coach. So as coaches, you may have seen some of our trips that we've gone on. This last year, we went on a cruise. Bianca brought her family. I brought my husband, and our teams were there. You're able to go on there's huge networking events that we have. There's also trips that you get for being at a certain level in the ranks. That's Autumn Calabrese, which if you've done any of the workouts, you might know her. She's the 21 Day Fix founder and the founder of the nutrition program that completely changed my life and view on what calorie counting and nutrition meant. So there's a lot of opportunities for not just you, but for your family, and for you to grow as a person and as a leader and as a coach, and as an employee too. So it's also freedom to be your own boss and make your own hours. So you can go where you want to with it. There are every different kind of personality type. We are not your boss. If you come onto our team, you are a team member, and we are there to support you, not the other way around to tell you what to do. So that was an environment I was happy to get out of in the corporate America world of having restrictions. So now I make my own hours. I can tell my family when I can or can't be at things, and work when I need to work. I make supplemental income. It's something that can replace your income if you work really hard for it, or it's something that could just be extra. Maybe you want some extra vacation money, or you want the opportunity to go on some of these trips and pay off some of your workout opportunities that you have. And they give out monthly rewards. The corporation in general is huge on recognition, and so every month we get I got a golden Shakeology scoop. I don't know if you guys can see the video, but they'll give bobbleheads, personal development books. They'll give one-on-one sessions with some of the huge names in the business for personal development. And mainly you get into shape and really have your own positive mission to become a happier and healthier version of yourself at the forefront. So every day you are focused within this team, you are connected to become a healthier and happier version of yourself, and to surround yourself with personal development and with forging forward through all of the things that life throws at you together in a team to become a better forefront of making a difference in other lives at the same time.
Awesome. I think for me, the best benefit was definitely the community, just being surrounded, by positive people. I've realized now how negative my life was before this. And I am surrounded just by positive people who lift me up, push me to do better. That for me, that's the best advantage, the best benefit. And I wouldn't, I don't know what to do without my beach. Like Nicole and I got to hang out on the cruise. We had a blast, and we're going, well, actually, Nicole, you're not going on the next trip, right?
No, I'm not going on this one, but I will be on the next one.
So there's another one happening in a couple months, and I'm going to go with my husband. It's going to be our first time like away from the kids since we got married, and we're going to Punta Cana, all paid for 5 days in Punta Cana at the Hard Rock Resort, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited for it. All right, so how can you be successful? I don't know if you're anything like me. When I was presented with this opportunity, I was like, this is great for somebody who's outgoing, who, is self-confident and just has it all going. This is great for them, not great for me. I did not think that I was going to be successful at this. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert, and I do not do very well in large crowds. I have learned to become more outgoing. I've learned to become more outspoken. I've learned to be, discipline's another one, but that doesn't refer here. But basically, I've learned to be the person that I am today due to the amount of personal development that I have done, that you will do if you decide to join us as a coach. But basically, how you're going to be successful is you're not going to have to reinvent the wheel. That is my main point. If you can follow directions, you can be successful. You don't have to be an extra confident person. You don't have to necessarily know anything about social media. We will teach you all that. You get online training from us. You get a coach manual that gives you all the instructions you need. You get training from Beachbody. That's amazing. They put millions of dollars into it. You get guides, scripts, and sample posts. You did not need to know what to post. We'll help you there. We'll teach you how to craft a post, how to post on social media, how to share, when to share, what to share, all that stuff we'll give you. We will do with you one-on-one calls where we will help you reach your goals. We'll find out what your goals are, and we'll create a roadmap for you to get there. Basically, you're going to tell us how you're going to run the business, and how your conference call now, it would be one-on-one with you and your upline sponsor. You get support from your upline. You get success. We match you up with a success partner or somebody that is in the trenches with you, somebody that's of a similar personality that you can bounce ideas off of. You're never alone in this business. It's the support. It's a community. So you get training on our team page. We post there daily. You get the Coach Online office that has a bazillion resources for you. And we just happen to be on the #1 team of all of Beachbody. Out of all the coaches, our coach has been top coach for the past 3 years in a row, and she's amazing. And all the stuff that we've learned from her, and that's all the stuff that you're gonna learn. We're gonna pass it on to you guys. So basically, it's a proven system. There's no guessing. You don't have to learn anything. You just have to follow directions. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, there's so many opportunities for support, and like we do a lot of Zoom calls. So even if you're not local to the area, then we do a lot of video conferencing calls and personal development. We'll develop ways to support other people. You're not alone. You're not just thrown out into the trenches to go and figure it out on your own. You have a huge network, and then you also have the smaller network together of your direct team, and all of the opportunity there for you to really run with it the way that you want to run with it. So, it's malleable to what you would like it to become. So you like it, you want to move forward. What do you do next? So there is a coach. What, did we miss one?
Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
I don't think we missed it, but I think that we don't have a slide in there that talks about how they earn money. And I think that's really important. And that was their #1 question. So I wanted to just add it in there. So there is no slide on this one. And there's a reason for that. But I will talk to you guys about it because I think it's really important. So basically, we don't talk a whole lot about income. If you follow us, you'll know that. And there's a reason for that. We are not a money hungry company. We're not in this for the money. Most of us that come into this business, we do so because we love to help people. Can you make an income doing that? Absolutely. A lot of our coaches are making 6 figures. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there, and I will be say that probably soon, hopefully I'll be there. But how you make money is basically on commission. So you know how we were talking about, there's actually a few ways, but initially, when you first sign up as a coach, you're going to be making most of your money out of commissions. Remember how we were talking about the challenge groups and how they get signed up with the fitness program and Shakeology? That's called a challenge pack. And every time you get somebody started with a challenge pack, you get a bonus. So let's say they range, right? So right now, our cheapest challenge pack, for example, is $140. If you get somebody signed up with that, you'll get $40 right off the bat with that. You get paid every Thursday. It goes directly to your bank account. There is no, it's 2 weeks behind. So whatever goes through this week, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, you would get that deposited into your account. You know, it's just flat. There's no taxes. You get the $40. You pay the taxes on it later if you go over $2,000 in commissions. The second way that you earn money, right? That can go all the way from $40 to, I think it's $80 is our biggest bonus pack. And then the second way is by rank advancing. So let's say you come into a challenge group, you come in as a coach this month and you sign up 3 people, right? You help 3 people and they each start with a $70 commission challenge pack, which is the one that's on sale this month. That's $199. You get $70 for that. Let's say 3 people join you, you get $210 this month for those 3 challenge packs. Let's say next month they have really amazing transformations and they want to become coaches themselves. And you now have 3 coaches, which means now you are an Emerald coach. You only need 2 coaches to become an Emerald coach. But once you get that position, that triggers another part of your business, which is earning team cycle bonuses. Team starts to grow. By Beachbody, by what your team produces. Now, big difference here. What your coaches sell is the commission. You get no part of it, 0. But you do get rewarded if your team produces. So this is your incentive as a leader to make sure that your coaches are being successful. Because the more you help them, the more you love on them, and the more you teach them, and you teach them what you're doing, the more your team grows, the more money you make. Emerald is the first one. You get a team cycle bonus of $14, anywhere from $14 to $250 per week. That can go up to $250, and that does not include your commission. So you could very easily, as an Emerald coach, be making $500 a week within a few months of your business. That's possible. That's doable. A lot of coaches do that. Now, up in rank, so the next rank up is Diamond Coach. You would get a raise with that, and then your team cycle bonus is bigger. And as you keep going up in rank, you keep getting more money on cycle bonuses. Every star diamond that you go up, it grows a little bit more. So those are the 2 basic ways coaches earn money with this business. It's very hard for us to say you're going to make $1,000 in your first month. We can't say that, especially because it really depends on how much you work. If you put in a lot of time into your business, if you're dedicated and you follow directions well, and you do what you're supposed to do, or I mean, you come in with the business, you hit the ground running, and you add a lot of people, you sign up a lot of customers, you add coaches, you can make $1,000. The potential is there. But we can't promise you that because we don't know how hard you're going to work. If you come in and you put an hour a week inside your business, you're not going to make $1,000 your first month. There's definitely no way you're going to do that. Quick scheme we build. It took me 3 years to get to where I am. It took hard work. I sacrificed. So I just wanted to throw that out there. If you come into this business, let it be because you really have it in your heart that you're in it for the long term, that you're in it to help people, and the money will get there. You will get there eventually. But it's not like money's not going to fall from the skies. We don't promise you that. And you are going to have to do the work in order to make that income show up. Does that make sense? All right. I hope
Yep. And
I just wanted to talk about the money first.
Restaurant. So you're like opening your own business, your own restaurant. So immediately people aren't going to be like banged on your doors. You're not going to have like the best sales of your month and just go years and years with it. You have to build who you are and build your business and build your ground up. And we have the resources for you to do it. And if you plug into those resources over a consistent amount of time, that's where your solid business is going to go. And there's opportunity to grow where you want it to go with it.
The big thing is the residual income, is that people come in and they don't do one program and leave. They stay with us. Like, our people are lifers. Our people in our challenge groups, they don't go anywhere. They come in, they have great results. They realize what an amazing product we have. And they, especially for Shakeology, people are like, this is like crack. I need this in my life. And how can I get this every month at a cheaper rate? And then you sign them up. They stay in it for the long term. It's residual income, and that builds. Those 3 customers signed up, they stay on Shakeology next month. You're also getting $90, and that's residual income. So that grows and it accumulates, and like, that's why I say you can make a significant income, but it's not going to be right off the bat. You're not going to come in making rivers of money. I just wanted to disclose that.
Yeah.
You can buy Nicole.
So the cost to sign up. So there is a sign up fee. It's kind of like a Costco membership where you're going to enroll. It's $39.95 to enroll. But if you sign up with a challenge pack, which is what we had talked about previously, if you're already a challenger, you're familiar with this. But this is where your challenge pack order is, where you're going to get a program with Shakeology. So this is the way that you are able to jumpstart your business and show how to become a product of the product and invite other people to join you in what you're doing. So if it's the, whatever fitness program we match you with Shakeology, or a fitness program with the performance line, and then that $39.95 fee is waived. So if you say you want to start right away, you already know what it's all about, and you want to start and then do it later, order your challenge pack later, then it's $39.95. If you order your challenge pack, that fee is waived. And then every month to continue on, it's $15.95 a month. This is your business fee. So you do not have to carry stock. You don't have to ship out the monthly shipments. You don't have to get on the phone with customer service and help out in that manner. There is people available for you 24/7. There are people that box and ship and send out and carry your websites for you. You create your own websites, you have your customer service, and you get 25% discount on all your products. So when I originally signed up, it was because I wanted to get a discount on Shakeology every month of 25%, and the 25% discount plus the $15.95 a month added up to less than just ordering Shakeology every month. I save $15 a month just by doing that. So I signed up to save $15 a month, and I ended up creating a business from it. So you also, if you're a military personnel, you get all your fees waived. So you basically can become a coach, whether it's discount or full-time, for no charge. And there's no cancellation fees, hidden costs, or surprise fees. So if you decide you want to give it a try for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then you're done, you can just call and cancel. There's no, contract that you're wrapped into at any point.
Yeah, you can. What I always recommend is, even if you're unsure and you're like, oh, I want to try a challenge group because I have like 15 pounds to lose and I know summer's coming and, I want to give it a try, sign up as a coach. And then, because you sign up for free when you sign up as a coach. And then after you get your first transformation and people start to ask you, at that point, you're already set up with the coach account. You don't have to do anything extra. Then if it sucked and you didn't do anything that you were supposed to do and you didn't get your transformation and you really think, oh, I cannot do this, you can cancel it and there's no fee, so it just makes sense. But most people, even if they decide not to coach, they still like to stick around for the discount on Shakeology because they do fall in love with it, just like we did. So how do we sign up? You would talk to the person that invited you here. You're going to let them know which path you want to take. If you want to be a discount coach, you want to sign up just for a challenge group, and you want to try it out like the option I just mentioned. If you want to be a hobby coach that wants to try it out, have your first transformation and see how well you can do. Or if you're all in and you are ready to build a business, you've been watching us and you say that what you have is what I want. I believe in the Beachbody opportunity. Maybe you've been a challenger with us and you've already experienced it and you're in on the mission. Probably I would say 80% of our customers, our coaches start off that way, which is awesome because we are products of the product. So whatever way that you decide to run the business, that it's going to be on you. You're going to tell us how we can support you. Like Nicole said before, we're not your bosses. We're not your babysitters. We're not going to tell you what to do. You're going to tell us how you want to run your business, and then we're going to help you. We're going to support you and mentor you, whatever way that is for you, that you want it done. You are then going to pick a fitness program. If you've already done a challenge group with us before and you've purchased a challenge pack, we can get you a form to get that fee, that $40 fee waived, and you can sign up as a coach with no fee at all. Like you would have to pay the $40 and then they will reimburse you. But normally we do recommend that you come in with a challenge pack because you want to have the same experience as your customers. So you want to at least get it to experience Shakeology, get to experience the challenge group, do it from start to finish and do it the way it's supposed to be. Don't try to cut corners and be like, oh, I'm going to do the program, but I don't want to try Shakeology. No, because your customers are going to want Shakeology and you have to have that experience to tell them about it. You can't recommend something you haven't tried yourself, you know? So how are you? Oh yeah, the shake's great, but and then somebody's, oh yeah, really, how does it taste? And you're like, oh, I don't know, I never tried it. Like, really? No, that's not how it works. We are products of the product. And you're going to join the challenge group. The next one that's starting is on the 6th, which is perfect because it gives you a week to kind of learn the basics of coaching. And then you're going to start the challenge group with us on the 6th of March. And then you're just going to tell us if you want to walk with the business, if you want to run, or if you want to fly. Like I said, we'll match your efforts and we'll run with you. We'll match your pace. Whatever you tell us that you decide to do is what we're going to do with you. We're in the trenches with you, but we're supporting you. We're your coaches first. So if you want to focus on your fitness journey first, we're there for you. If you want to just learn the business right away, like I have a coach that's on fire, and I think she's even watching, Stephanie, and she signed up. She didn't even wait for the rest of the group or the presentation or anything. She just signed up. And today I had a call with her and I already gave her a roadmap, and she's starting with the business. She's already done a challenge group and she knows and she believes in the mission and she's running with it. So you can be like her or you can do your own thing, but you're going to pick your path. You're going to tell us how to proceed. Go to the next one.
Up here. So what do you do now? Really ask yourself right now, who can you help? Can you think in your mind right now of 2 to 3 people that have a fitness journey that they really could benefit from? So it's not singling them out. It's somebody like, for me, it was my husband and my parents who were on blood pressure medicine, who had high cholesterol. Like, those are lives in my immediate family that I wanted to learn what I could learn so that I could help make a difference in their life. And that's where I started. My first 2 customers were my husband and my dad. Like, that's where I started, and I worked on making a difference in their lives. So think right now of a couple of people who you would like to join you in what you are going to be embarking in on your own health and fitness journey. And what are your fears? Because we really concentrate a lot on overcoming what our fears are and working on our own self-confidence. So working through what it is that you're scared of and having the support of positive peers to help get you through that and to focus on your why. So is it an income-driven reason that you want to start? Is it because you want to help others? Do you have a vacation that you want to take with your family? Are you looking for something that you can do for yourself outside of having, to get a secondary or a first full-time job that you want to be able to do on your own? And what does success look like to you? What would it look like if you added this into your life and you felt successful from it? And what would it mean to you if you were to reach your goals, whatever those goals are in your life? And if it's to, pay off all of your credit card debt, if it's to, get into shape and know that you've helped 5 to 6 or 7 or 20 other people do the same thing, how would that mean? How would that affect you? What would that mean to you if you were to reach that goal?
Awesome. So we are going to close this off and we'll open up for questions. If you guys have questions, you can post them in the chat box. Kasia, who is a new coach that just started with us maybe a month ago, she's on the call. And Kasia, if you want to say hi, I'm going to unmute you. And if you want to say hi and just give your perspective, like you just started. So let me see if I can find you and unmute you. Can you unmute yourself? I don't know if she's listening. Do you guys have questions? Hi, Kasia. Can you give them your perspective of how it's been for the first month since you've been coaching? You just started and you hit the ground running. can you share a little bit of like how that's, you know, how what the experience has been like for you?
Yes, so it's been perfect so far. Um, I have become an emerald, so now I have two coaches under me, and I that itself paid like for my psychology for this month, so that was great. But the entire experience has been, I'm still learning, and I'm still have, I still have plenty of questions that I'm always asking Bianca or trying to do my own research. But so far it has been a great experience. You definitely have to come with the right mindset, just like you both have said. Definitely put a lot of time in it, but like I think when we had that meeting, for now an hour time, but as I grow should get more involved every day. I get more involved, making the posts, but inviting people, talking to people, and it's definitely something that you have to put a lot of work into. It's not gonna, like you said, Bianca, the money's not gonna fall off the sky, right? But if you love to work out,
I know.
and if you love the psychology, and if you love the program itself, you're gonna be an inspiration to others, and that's how you start your business. And just month by month, you just do your work and do your invites and be present on your social media, and be willing to work, because that's what I'm doing. I'm willing to work from all other coaches that have been doing it for a while. So that's pretty
You've
much.
been doing so great. I'm so proud of you. Cassie's been a coach like a little bit over a month, and she has already hit one of the benchmarkers that we put out there, that is the Emerald Coach. She's done that already. She has her 3 people this month. She's helping them get results. She's been doing really great. And basically what I would say about Cassie is just that she follows directions. Right, she's great. I love her, and I'm just I love having her on the team. But basically, a good coach is a coach that can follow directions. They get they get it. They're just coachable. They know that when they come into this, they're going to have to learn. They don't think that they know everything, and they just say, "Okay, teach me." And that's basically what I did when I started. Nicole, I'm pretty sure that's what you did when you started.
Yep. My son was up like every 2 hours breastfeeding, and I was just listening in the podcast. Like I had a list of training, and I self-trained through it. So we have a list of different things, and they were like, "Oh, watch a video at a time, but here's the list of things and where you want to go." And I listened to like them all in one night because I was addicted. And I was just listening.
Sorry, that's me. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the Google chat as well at the same time. So if you guys have questions, post it on the Google chat. I also want to know who was watching, because I know we have some viewers. I can see that we have viewers. So I want you guys to go on that on the chat box and put your name, because we want to do a drawing and give you guys a prize. Like we promised, we want to send you guys some, I want to send you guys a sampler pack of Shakeology, just as a big thank you for taking time out of your night. I know it's busy. Most people do not have half an hour. You actually were very patient with us as we tried to set this up, which we were so excited because we were like, for the first time, we're not going to have any issues. And of course we had issues, but you guys were patient, and we appreciate that. And we want to do a drawing and, and just send you some Shakeology to try. I think, let me see if I can see there, if you guys can post on the chat box who was watching. And then if you have questions, you guys can post there too.
I can't see the chat box, I don't think. So let me know.
I have it on.
Okay.
I have the side. So if you guys are watching, you can post it in the group too. Just let us know. I can see Facebook as well. So just let us know if you're watching. And even if you catch this a little late, if you're watching the recording before we do the drawing, you're good to go. We're going to do the recording live tomorrow at 9 a.m. So, I meant. So if you watch the recording before then, just let us know. And I'm going to take one quick look at the chat box, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right. So do you have any closing words, Nicole?
No.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, for taking the time out of your night. We really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kasia, for getting on and sharing that. I muted you, so you can't even respond. I'm sorry, girl. There was some like, what do you call it? Feedback?
Yes.
Feedback noise. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.